Hear that blower? Look, he ain't even phased. He ain't even phased. Hey there, partner.
Hey, hey.
What you got right here, man?
Top secret.
Top secret. Oh, this thing looks familiar.
TCM, ECM.
Give me that!
See, why couldn't they make it like that on all the cars?
I know. It's finally here.
It's going to be expensive to tune these things, and it's not because of the tuning itself. I don't even know how much we're going to charge yet, but the TCM's $400 to get unlocked.
Yeah.
The ECM, I looked at it earlier. I want to say it's $1,500.
So you're like looking at $3,000 for a tune almost by the end of it.
At least.
Yeah.
So, and then your credits, you got 8 credits. So,
right.
Yeah, you're up there. It's not necessarily the tuning that's going to be expensive. It's everything else around it. So I'm just glad that HP Tuners finally got in the Global B.
We need a C8, man. We need a Z06.
Well, the tuning's not out for them yet, but it's Global B. It's coming. Right. So the Global B part was the hard,
Yeah, like that's the challenge.
They're a little different. So the base model C8's tunable right now. These are tunable. The Escalade Vs are tunable. These cars in the V6 versions are tunable.
Right.
Good bit of stuff. Mainly the C8s. They've been out for years now.
Yeah, right.
3 years.
Yeah, like a base C8. Yeah, dude.
It's going to be pretty neat. It's going to be a game changer in a GM game. But I just want to get this thing tuned. We're going to racetrack. We're going to go fast.
Yeah, dude. See what this thing can do. We never really got a chance either to go back after we did the cooling mods. So we know it works, but we never got a chance to get a time slip to go with it. So
so
hopefully we can throw some more at this thing.
We're gonna throw some more at it, a lot more. I don't know what these low sides. I don't even know the tables what they look like yet. So
we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. We'll see.
Yeah, RotoFab, we need you. Come on.
Yeah.
Whip something up for us.
I know.
Whip something up.
We might have to in the meantime.
Yeah, don't be mad though. We might just have to.
We love RotoFab.
Yeah, and order you a Blackwing heat exchanger and front tank right now. Just get out the way.
Just had one.
Just
had one.
See what you just saw one?
Heat exchanger and bumper tank. So.
Y'all heard the man. Y'all heard the man. Let me go
like
ahead and turn this thing off. Let me turn this thing off, man.
Holy shit! It only took 10 seconds for it to read.
Damn, are you serious? That's badass.
ECM, yeah.
That's badass.
I gotta go to the racetrack in like 2 hours, so we're just kind of doing some quick stuff real quick. We're gonna make a pull baseline. It's got a porta blower on it. We did a video about it before. We got wind that this was coming out a few weeks prior to it actually releasing, and we weren't on the original list to get access. So I want to say it's less than 50 shops that have access to this. You have to meet a bunch of criteria. You have to sell so much HP Tuner stuff a year for them to even to allow this. The reason why is to give them a bunch of feedback. There's going to be some flaws in this. Everyone's kind of after the C8 stuff too, and I'm not really after the C8 stuff. I think it's kind of played out. If one comes in here, sure, but I don't want to come in here and let's make a turbo kit. There's about 20 turbo kits out there for the C8s. So
at least the base.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
So so we got something coming for that, but we just focus the bigger picture. No one really is focusing on these. I feel like a lot of people are going to sleep on these. They're better than the V3. For one, it's a 10-speed. For two, they are lighter. In road race and drag race applications, it is both better. We're going to take this to the racetrack. We're making parts for this. I'm not saying what we're making yet, but obviously we already released the front ice tank and the heat exchanger. This is going to get pretty much full bolt on. So we're going to be coming out with a meth kit for it for sure. Obviously, there's really no parts for them yet. I don't want to really crack into the engine quite yet. Long story short, within about 48 hours, we got on the list. Huge shout out to Justin for that. Initially, I was a little frustrated when, we didn't get on there.
Because, you think you're hot shit. Dude.
No. It's just, I just know that we can better the platform and give them feedback. So
We've been itching to get our hands on this
literally just so we can see what you can do.
And I talked to him, and he's like, yeah, you were missed by, pretty much by accident, and it's not a big deal. I'm not really in the boys club with AP tuners. Some people are, and I'm not, and I don't really care to be. I don't want to be. I just want to break records and go fast. So, like, we're going to take this to the racetrack, and we're going to go fast. I don't really care what it makes today. My predicted guess, I want to say when we baseline this thing, it's going to be pretty hopped up from the factory tune, just from the air fuel from before, and possibly the timing. It made really good power for being stock. So I don't think there's going to be much, if any, to be had with tuning with gaining power. Now, I do think ET-wise in the quarter mile, definitely because of trans tune, and you get it to leave harder.
Right.
So I think there's definitely a lot to be had there. And drag racing's all in the 330. So if we get this thing at 60 foot, it's going to follow itself through and just be faster. So, and when 1080 or something, I forget, 1090, whatever it went before, I think it can pick up probably a few tenths from just a tune.
Right.
Not necessarily with the power, but trans tuning. I think that like I said, we're going to do full bolt-ons, waiting for headers to come in, but we're going to do like a lower and stuff before all that. So we're going to slowly progress our way into making more. So
yeah, might have to make a little makeshift cold air or something in the meantime.
I guess I'll look through this and we'll get started.
Get to it, man. Dig in, because I know you got some work ahead of you.
Yeah. I want to say it makes 644, but it just picked up 6 degrees of knock. I didn't touch it so far. It's baseline, nothing done to it. I'm trying to see what it's commanding for timing. 23 degrees. Pretty hopped up. Yeah, I think I can pick up a little bit more. Maybe not. I don't know. It's going to need some E in it or some kind of octane, It seems like it's, it's 12.5 air fuel. It's pretty good. So I'm going to go in here and kind of play with some stuff and see what we can pick up.
Worth the wait for 1 horsepower.
She said worth the wait for 1 horsepower? I agree.
Picks up a lot from the middle.
That's what I was going to say, is it looks like you still, even though it's still making similar power, it looks like the power band's a lot better now. So
yeah, I took a little bit of timing out and put some fuel in it.
Cool. It's crazy to hear you say that.
Yeah. I told you it was hopped up. You could just tell.
Right.
Keep in mind, it made, 640 or something before, but it's been 120 grains out here, and that's horrible.
Yeah, the air is bad. It's miserable in where we're at right now, if anybody's wondering.
That's why I wanted to baseline it today.
Super humid, hot, just
Horrible.
But we got a solid baseline now, so from here on out, started the 600 mark.
It's definitely different than LT4, your regular LT4. The tuning is a little different.
Right. Yep. This is what it looks like when you're figuring something out. Because if he can get it to make more through the middle, that's going to improve on the front half, just like we were talking about with the 330. And even here you can see where earlier.
The torque differences.
Yeah. So just some simple changes can go a long way, man. Getting that transmission to shift in Symphony is a big important part of it. You know what I mean?
There's some good trans tables now, so. a little interesting. I took a little bit of fuel out of it right there. LT's typically like LT4, you know, 12.5 air fuel is what your standard is, but this one likes it richer for some reason.
Yeah, weren't you saying that early on? Like it seemed like it was running a little bit richer when you guys did the ported blower?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost spot on, really. It was 12.5 when I put it on for baseline, then it was 12.2 when I made 603 right there, and I put a little fuel in it, but I also took some timing out of it because I had, in my opinion, way too much timing in it, and so with the timing out and lean back up, it just made less again.
It's all good.
I gotta fucking go to the track, but
yeah, get out of here, man. Go do what you gotta do.
I'll show you the difference between through the middle here. 540 to 601. At that point, it runs 100 and down on that 24 mile per hour, and then same with the torque. So, you know, it's really carrying better through the middle there. It had some knock on the initial pull, and the throttle was closing just a smidge, so it definitely helped it with tuning it through there. But the big number, you don't see a difference. So, is a tune worth doing? Yes, I would say the tune's worth doing, and plus it carried all the way through here.
Right, you can see it's not just at the top, but even early on when you're going around 60, 80 mile an hour.
Yeah,
there's a power difference.
Well, that helps with it was pulling some timing out from just torque management area down lower, so like I got taken care of. I still have a little bit to learn with how this thing works 100%. So
right.
So far, we're picking up. I just got to come back to it. You know, so.
Yeah. But it looks good, man. I mean, this is an improvement. And like I was saying earlier, this is what we have to pay attention to on a session like this, because you know we didn't throw headers and a pulley and an intake.
We didn't throw nothing on it, and I wanted to really bad, trust me. But
yeah.
I just wanted to see what we could pick up with a tune.
If there was anything there, even, you know.
Right.
So it seems like their adjustment was pretty spot on, somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best factory car that I've tuned. You know, like a typical LS3 ain't gonna pick up nothing that's NA, but like just this thing is already leaned up from the factory with a good bit of timing in it. So I actually put fuel in it and took timing out,
right,
and it picked up. So it's like ass backwards,
yeah,
usually, but got to give it what it wants, you know.
Yeah. So overall, I'd say it's a pretty successful little session there. Tell the people what we got going on here.
Throwing a balance lower pulley, another upper pulley on it, and a throttle body on the Blackwing. So do some more testing.
Wow. You do realize you're probably like one of the first people to maybe even do this.
This is another micro record for LMP out there.
Another,
first to put a balancer on
Another
one.
micro record for your micro
ATI. Came fresh from the source down there in Baltimore.
Oh, that's not too far away from here.
Sir.
So Fuzz's gonna go ahead and slide her on there.
Just like that.
Cool. Slapping the dampener on. So one of the few bolt-ons we're about to try out on this thing.
It's gonna get a 2.3 upper, probably just a 917 to start.
Okay.
And then we'll see. We'll go from there.
You get her bolted up. Maybe we throw on the dyno tonight. So.
Yeah, be done. The upper pulley is gonna be a minute. Throw the crank bolt in with these.
Throwing the crank bolt in. So show them how you put that lot on there.
You treat these things like coochie, all right? I mean, you don't put it in there until it's fucking dripping. So get as much as you can on there.
Yeah.
See that? See that? Dripping.
Dripping.
Ah, damn. And you just gotta be careful you don't get shit all over the place. Throw it in there real quick. We good. Pressing the upper on right now.
She about to be nice.
Listen for the big one. We good.
Let's get this thing on the dyno, man. Quit playing.
Ready to shit her out on
Quit
the dyno.
playing. How we doing?
Fucking hot.
I know, it's steamy. It's miserable.
Pull up the air in a minute, but it's probably 3,000 feet and over 100 grains.
Right.
So.
Hey man, we got a Blackwing with bolt-ons today, baby. Not all of them, but some. Some. Headers are still on the way, but you can give them the run through.
We did a 917 lower, 2.3 upper, 183 throttle body.
I think that's it.
Because it already has an export.
ATI damn near, but
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It already has an export on it.
Yeah.
And we're cooking something up for a cold air, so
yeah, and
not yet, but
like I said, we're still waiting on headers to come in, so I don't know if this video will drop before we get a chance to throw headers on it.
Probably. Yeah. Really need a cold air intake because we need to get the air in it, you know. So I don't know how restricted.
Do we still have the filter in there?
So we're gonna test that. I was getting to that. So we're gonna test. No, you're good. We're gonna test filter and if it picks up any and a couple other little things. So we're gonna video it. So we'll see what we can do with it. And I don't know if we're gonna be out of fuel. It's only on 93 still. I have some MS 109 for it. So it's getting meth too, just not yet. So we're just slowly playing with it. You know?
Yeah. Just we're gonna slowly add and go through kind of like the playbook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was street driven it, and the trans tunes really came a long way with.
So we got it in.
So yeah, everyone says you got to go 6 miles per hour. They're leaving second gear and the 10-speed stuff. Well, here it is on a Blackwing, which is even a little different. And we're in drive, and then manual mode. Second gear leave, didn't move.
No tire crack, nothing. That's how my Stang does it, yo. That's nice. That's good shit.
Second gear leave, baby.
All right, well, let's see what it looked like. Hear that blower? Look, he ain't even phased.
It blows the tires off now compared to what it used to do. So it's definitely going to be able to launch hard at the track. So a lot of people don't understand like the Maryland weather. So like the DA never really gets 5,000-6,000 feet. You know, it usually gets like 3,000. But you got to really pay attention to how wet the air is in the barometer. And it's really wet right now. It's 100. I guarantee you it's 100 plus grains, probably 110 or something. I'll look it up.
You can feel it. It feels like there's just something in the air when it's hitting you.
113 it says at Capitol. That's 20 minutes away. So.
Oh, let me get nice still.
It's 26:33, but it's 113 grains. That's Florida in the middle of June usually. Like that's horrible.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's definitely gonna be down. So.
I think it'd be cool if it make like close to 700.
I don't know what the low size
or
like.
if it made 650 or in that range. Because what did we make already? 600. What'd you guys make originally when we ported the blower? And
640, but it was like really good. I gotta look at the. It might be in the previous video of the error. We might have talked about it, but I know last time when it made 602, it was 108 grains. So it's like right there, within reason.
Right.
It's not the same day, but within the same air, frame.
Yeah, well, I'm actually like genuinely excited to do this. So.
I don't know what it's gonna pick up without a freaking cold air intake.
Yeah. Was able to find some horsepower. Oops. 648.
It was picking up a little knock, so we dumped some MS 109 in it to mix it up, and it's helping. But there's a couple pulls there where I didn't gain anything, and I tell you, it's difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not the same as the LT4 E90 deal, so it's definitely different. So I'm starting to make a little headway now.
at that. They don't even got an intake on
They
it.
don't have headers, they don't have nothing on it.
So no, we still got the filter in the airbox. We haven't taken that out yet. And this car still doesn't have headers. Yes.
All 4 cats still.
So this is actually kind of not bad.
What a
What do you think, Mr. Jared?
What a unit.
What a unit.
It's gonna be
Brother.
Brother.
Holy Toledo.
no, the terrible one. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find
I
out.
don't know.
What the
What's
fuck
that?
is that? I don't know. Looks
Hey,
like frozen fucking
Hold on. You
soup.
go ahead and test drive that.
Pie black cherry. It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's like black cherry.
Yeah, I wish dude, did he get any of the
The
What?
fucking ice cream shit that they have or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, the gelati stuff.
The
Oh, you talking about
gelati.
the custard? Well, they're custard.
Custard.
Yeah.
Custard, whatever. I don't even give a fuck.
I know where I'm going on the way home from work now.
Shit.
Come get some of this big dog.
Not bad.
We might be coming to the end of the road there. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so I think it's all it's got in the tank right there.
For right now.
So now we'll take the air filter out and see if it picks up.
Alright, cool. So we got the filter off. He's about to make
Yeah.
a rip. Let's see what it does here. Well, it's consistently making hell. It's all
I
right.
need meth. It's really working the injectors.
Okay. So you're kind of feeling like the injectors might be a little tapped?
Yeah, and the high side's starting to fall to 2,000,
Yeah.
so it really needs meth, man. And we're gonna put it on. I just wanted to see what we can gain with this, and actually gave me a little bit of fit with making more boost. So I did learn something tonight about it. So 679 total. I mean, shit, that's really good. So
Yeah.
I want to say when I test anything, I like testing on the hub dyno because that dyno jet's not totally accurate with 5, 6, 7 horsepower. The hub's going to be dead on. So I only did this on the dyno jet because we've been running it on the dyno jet. So
I be damned. I be damned. Almost there, dude. It's not far away. Let me see. Picked up some in there. Not bad. Back to back. Okay. So that's pretty consistent. So that lines up. You're within 1 and 2 horsepower and torque. So that pretty much confirms the gain right there. What were the MATs on the second pool?
119.
So from last night, you'll see that we made a lot of pulls back to back to back to back, but the MATs stay consistent. And this would be even colder if you were driving down the road. Just right here sitting with just a little baby fan, you're not going to get the wind mile per hour that you would driving down the road. So,
No.
you know,
That's about it for power. It's I had to adjust the throttle when I first floor. It's not opening all the way, but besides that, I don't think it's gonna pick up anything. So 687. I mean, it's damn good.
no E, no fuel mods, just a little bit of 109 mixed with some 93.
It's still 100 grains out right now, so
Yeah, the air still sucks, but yeah.
I'm really out of fuel. Like it's dropping high side pretty good. It's a little leaner than I want it to be, so it's not picking up any knock or anything. But I can't really get any more fuel in it
right.
without. I mean, it'd make less if I try to put the fuel in it. So if I get meth on it, it'd pick up
Okay.
So
Yeah, well, hopefully we get headers, meth, and maybe take a little bit further. Crack 700.
oh yeah, and we'll pulley it up a little bit
I
too.
think with the you said pulley it up a little bit more too,
Yeah, a 945 lower.
because we could do. I mean, we do the 945, finally get an intake, do some headers and meth. I mean, maybe we'd be knocking on the door mid 700s, getting closer to 800. So we're
Yep.
gonna keep chipping away at this thing. I don't know how far we'll get with mods before we get it to the track, but you know, track video's coming, guys.
That's
Definitely.
coming.
Definitely.
We have to get there. Get the time to get there.
Yeah, we're gonna get it there, but it's got
Drag strip tires on it, so.
Yeah, it's got a drag radial on it too, so
Yeah.
that's a little horsepower.
But you play with the trans tune a little bit. I heard you, you know, I don't know if you turn traction control off, whatever the hell you doing there. But apparently now she knocks the tires off. She don't ride like a caddy. She ride like a Z01 now.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh huh.